MTN backtracking on their BlackBerry internet service, CAP, Australia's Seek investing $20 million in One Africa Media, and a South African startup grabbing Google's attention are some of the top stories on itwebafrica.com this week. Our first story, MTN backtracking on their BlackBerry internet service, CAP, comes about after there were rumors that circulated a few weeks ago that some MTN subscribers in South Africa had received SMSs saying that MTN basically decided to uncap its BlackBerry internet service offering. To give some background around this, BlackBerry decided a few months ago to cap its BlackBerry internet service at 200 megabytes. It drew quite a lot of criticism, but the thing is that they now seem to have slowly but surely backtracked. Although the rumors have been around for some time now, they finally decided to confirm it last week. It's a significant move, especially when considering that telcos are seemingly in this battle at the moment to try and retain as many voice and data customers as possible. I mean, they really make money, especially out of data. The thing is that, using these instant messaging services does use data, but at the same time, it also means that people SMS less and they use voice less. So overall, telcos tend to lose out a bit on that. So they tend to be quite hard on some of these over-the-top services such as WhatsApp or even BlackBerry's instant messaging service. So that's definitely going to be an interesting story to watch down the line as well. Our second top story on our website last week has been about Australia's Seek basically investing $20 million in One Africa Media. Seek is a company that specializes in property listings in Australia and New Zealand. It's a company that's listed on the Australian Securities Exchange as well. So it's got quite a bit of clout behind it, and it's a firm that has decided to basically buy up 25% of One Africa Media, which owns a few listing sites of its own. It owns Nigeria's Jobberman Jobs website. It also owns the private property websites in South Africa and Nigeria. These are websites that are quite popular here. The thing is that One Africa Media, according to the kind of Seek cautionary statement, One Africa Media hasn't really been making a profit as of yet, but Seek kind of wants to get into the African market quite early, and they want to be able to invest in this growing internet market in Africa at an early stage so they can possibly take advantage of it in a few years to come. We haven't really ever seen many Australian companies actually investing in the African technology space, so this makes this quite an interesting story, and it may be one to watch down the line as well, especially as markets like Australia are becoming quite saturated, and so they're obviously going to look to emerging markets such as Africa for growth. Our third top story for last week is a story about a South African startup called My Door Handle, which specializes in creating a very unique online addressing system. So a big problem in Africa is that a lot of countries don't have formal addressing systems. So they don't have street names, they don't have, kind of suburb names. So it's very difficult to sometimes, actually pinpoint somebody or to find them if you need to deliver something to them. So this website basically, seeks to solve that problem by creating or allowing people to create their own kind of digital address. So they can basically go into the My Door Handle website, they can locate where they are, and they can then associate a tag with that specific longitude and latitude, and that tag can then be used by delivery companies to deliver stuff to them. It's certainly a very interesting company, and they've actually been noticed by Google. They've been selected as part of Google's Black Box Connect Summer Immersion program. Now that's quite a mouthful, but basically it's a program in which there are only about 8 startups around the world that have been selected and are basically invited to go over to the US, and they get mentoring, and they maybe even get a chance to get some investments as well. So it's definitely going to be a startup I think to watch. That's pretty much it from my side. Be sure to check out www.itwebafrica.com. My name is Gareth Van Zyl, and I'm the editor of IT Web Africa. Thanks and goodbye.